Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's market outlook with me, Edmund. So today is a Thursday, 10th of September 2020, and again we had a exciting last 24 hours as the markets was moving quite a lot, especially the UK pound and also on gold prices. So before we have a look at the technical charts, just a quick run through of today's economic calendar. For today, we have some minor data coming out from Europe. We will be having the French industrial production numbers at 2:45 p.m., followed by the Italy's industrial production numbers at 4 p.m. The focus today will be on the European Central Bank, where they will be releasing the main refinancing rate and also the monetary policy statement at 7:45 p.m. today. We're going to have a look at the euro dollar shortly, but before that, again, let's just wrap up the economic calendar. So 7:45 p.m. monetary policy statement, and towards 8:30 p.m. we will have the ECB press conference after the release of the statement. So towards 9:30 p.m. we will be having the conference board leading index data for the UK, and towards 10 p.m. we will be having the final wholesale inventories data from the US. Yesterday, crude oil inventories was not reported. I'm not too sure for what reason. Usually crude oil inventories will be reported on a Wednesday. However, instead of Wednesday, it will be reported tonight at 11 p.m. after the natural gas storage data at 10:30 p.m. Okay. So again, watch out for 2 to 4 p.m. Local Singapore and Malaysia time to observe the movements of the US dollar index and also the movements of the UK pound and also the movements of the euro dollar. Okay, of course, we can expect movements also today on gold prices towards the afternoon and towards the evening sessions. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. So over the last 24 hours, the US dollar weakened against most of the major currencies after being on a bullish 7 days bullish run. Okay, so the US dollar has been going up from over here, 1st of September, 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, or technically 6.5 days. And towards yesterday at about 7 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time, the US dollar starts to weaken and goes down to support levels of 93.12. And with the US dollar weakening, we do see the UK pound strengthening from 1.2886 all the way to 1.3016, moving up about 128 pips within 1 to 3 hours or so. After the UK pound also started to exhaust its bearish move. So again, the UK pound was also bearish since September the 1st, moving down for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, and 6.5 days. Okay, so currently, or actually since yesterday night, it has gone a bit quiet. Again, it is waiting for this afternoon's traders to come in to provide new direction and also more price action. So yeah, so currently it looks like the US dollar support over here is not that strong. But again, volume is not in the markets yet, so we can't really decide whether it's going up or down. But based on this existing chart pattern, it looks like it could be going down a little bit more. Yeah, looks like it could be going down. Okay, so euro dollar wise, yesterday again, we do see the euro dollar finding support at about 1.1753 levels, and then after at about 7 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time, it goes up from 1.1753 all the way until 1.1831, moving up 78 pips. And this morning it is still on a slightly bullish run, going up about 21 pips. So the range for the day, if the US dollar breaks through this support and goes further down, we could be looking at the US dollar moving down, possibly to 92.97 levels or even lower at about 92.80 levels. Okay, so if the US dollar does weaken, we could see the UK pound strengthen again, possibly to the next target prices of 1.3044, which is just about 53 pips to the upside. And if the US dollar somehow manages to find support and move back up or strengthen back up, we could see the UK pound pulling back down Again, the target prices will be at the previous low of 1.2891, about 100 pips to the downside. Okay. As for the euro dollar, again, if the US dollar doesn't find support and continues to weaken, we could see the euro dollar continue to move up to the next target prices of 1.1856, which is about 35 pips to the upside. And if the US dollar finds support and strengthens, we could see the euro dollar weaken back to at least 1.1765, which is about 57 pips to the downside, or even all the way down to 1.1753, okay, which is about 68 pips to the downside. So that would be the ranges for the US dollar movement and also for the UK pound and euro dollar. Looking at gold prices, gold prices has been consolidating and moving in a bullish trend since Tuesday. So on Tuesday, it touched a low of about 1906, 1906, and then had a quite a strong rebound all the way up to 1940, moving up 34 US dollars. Then after that, it came back down to about 1922, consolidated for most of yesterday's Asian and UK trading sessions. And then after at 7 p.m., touches a low of 1920 US dollars. And then straight away for the next 3 hours, went up to a high of about 1948. Okay, so it went up about 29 US dollars during the US trading session yesterday, and currently it is still quiet. The trading range for the gold prices would be on the upside. We are looking at about 1969 as a higher target profit, which is about $23 to the upside from the current price. And towards the downside, we are looking for it to come back down to about 1927, which is about 18 US dollars to the downside. Okay, so again, gotta watch for the UK and US trading sessions later for the markets volumes and participation to come in, and for the markets to decide where gold prices will push towards. Okay, so oil prices is a similar story. After coming down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, oil prices managed to find some decent support yesterday and started to move up at about 3 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time, going up about $1.10, and then again towards the evening session at about 11 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time, it moves up another from $37.58 all the way up to $38.65. So currently it's also gone quiet. Canadian dollar, after the US dollar strengthened yesterday, we saw oil prices strengthening. So the Canadian dollar started to strengthen against the US dollar, and also we do see the US dollar weakening yesterday. So the Canadian dollar strengthened against the US dollar by about 110 pips yesterday. Okay, so yeah, so there was a decent recovery also for the equities and also US indices. Yesterday we saw the S&P 500 coming up from a support level of 3314 all the way to a high of about 3424, moving up about 110 points. Similar story with the Nasdaq. Nasdaq actually also rebounded back up from a low of about 10,978 points all the way to a high of 11,465 points. Okay, so yeah, high chance is possibly the upward momentum will still continue, and the next target price is at 11,559. Okay, so yeah, this will be the updates for today. Again, it has been a very interesting and very exciting first 3 days of the market on Monday to Wednesday, and yeah, we are awaiting the next cycles to come on Thursday and also on Friday. Okay, so hope you guys already had a good trading days, a few good trading days for the last few days, and if you're hitting the mark and making consistent profits, well done. Keep it up and stay in focus, and I'll update you guys again tomorrow for the next. I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the next market updates. Thank you, take care, and have a good day ahead. See you tomorrow.